Madam President, dear colleagues, as proved by a large number of well-known facts, Russia's continued use of force against Ukraine clearly qualifies as the war of aggression under the UN General Assembly Resolution 3314 on the definition of aggression adopted in 1974. According to this resolution, a war of aggression is a crime against international peace. Aggression gives rise to international responsibility. Sanctions against the aggressor state imposed by the international community become a tool of enforcement of Russia's responsibility under the international law. Keeping the principle of proportionality of sanctions is of great importance. The gravity of sanctions should be proportionate to the gravity of the violations and crime against international peace and order. In this respect, I would like to emphasize a few fundamental issues. Firstly, as Europe's historical experience shows, the policy of appeasement of aggressor, which is now widely popular again, is extremely harmful. The attempts of appeasement do not work. They further provoke the aggressor and lead to incitement of war. President Putin only understands force. Therefore, it is necessary to move on to full deterrence and containment of the aggressor, in particular to introduce new, tougher economic sanctions against Russia. Secondly, we hope that guided by the desire for peace, Europe shall not prevent the adoption by the US administration of the extremely important decision to supply modern defensive weapons to Ukraine. All Minsk agreements are worthless without strong, well-armed Ukrainian army, since those agreements will not be upheld by the aggressor state. Thirdly, Putin in reality does not need the peace process in Minsk II. He wants the division of the world in Yalta II. In his dream, Putin, like new Stalin, with Obama and Merkel, instead of Roosevelt and Churchill, hopes to achieve a new division of the spheres of influence in Europe and the world, like in Yalta I. This cannot be allowed to happen. Fourthly, Russian aggression is also undermining nuclear non-proliferation regime, as Ukraine is the only nation in the world that gave up its huge nuclear weapons arsenal according to the Budapest Memorandum. Moreover, in resisting Russian aggression, Ukraine is at the same time fighting for Europe and its values. So I call upon you to definitely annul the credentials of the Russian delegation in January next year and to maintain the earlier sanctions now. Thank you.